I tell you today whatever you say, it's not my responsibility. I did not approve or anything. Indian food has always been one of... Wait, why are you laughing?
I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that. I now want to jump straight to the thing.
I thought you were say it's Friday.
No.
Indian food.
Indian food is one of my favorite cuisine of all times, okay? Because I think their food is very like diverse, very rich in ingredient and a lot of spices.
Yes. And another thing is, it also resonates to our taste because we like heavy.
Intense.
Yeah, intense.
Yeah. You like?
I like.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I can't wait to try the different biryani.
Biryani. Why?
You know properly or not?
Say what you need to say.
That's what I'll do.
You always say I don't talk to Nigel. How to talk to him? Every time I talk to him, he just give me nothing to reply. Okay, there's one thing you can say.
Yes.
Which is today's word of the day.
Oh yes, today's word of the day is Rosianna Sapade. So Sapade means tasty in Tamil.
Wow.
Can you don't say Tamil with the accent, please?
Wait, now I get why, right? Cannot reply to him.
Cannot.
Don't know what to say.
How do you do anything to us?
I reply you all don't like the answer.
You can follow up with something.
Let's not talk anymore. We are going to our first location.
For the first location, we are at Upper Dickson Road at this place called Gokul Raas Vegetarian Restaurant.
Wow.
So this place was recommended to us, right, when we asked our audience, right, what are some Indian food that they can recommend?
Yes, correct. And I'm very surprised because not only is Indian cuisine, it's also vegetarian.
Yeah. We are trying their biryani. I don't know how to pronounce.
Actually, I'm quite confused between the two different spelling.
Biryani or biryani?
Yeah.
Got two different spellings?
Because they spell as Biryani. Biryani.
Yeah,
then we normally spell as Bryani.
Yeah.
Biryani. So what's the difference? I'm actually quite confused.
And I also want to give a heads up. If we butcher any pronunciation, it's not intended. We are trying our best also, okay?
So let me know in the comments, right? What's the difference? I'm genuinely curious.
Okay.
I heard it's a mutton plant-based biryani.
So I can see the ingredients inside. There's nuts. This is cashew nut.
It's not cashew.
Then what?
Cashew.
Not
cashew.
Cashew outside. Okay. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised because for a vegetarian biryani, I thought the dish would be not so intense or flavorful because there's no meat.
This is one of the closest things that resembles meat on the plethora of things that we have tried. If you don't tell me it's meat, I won't recognize it.
Yeah.
It's just right. You know one thing they got very right was the gaminess.
Okay.
How do you replicate the gaminess?
You eat it.
I don't get it.
Yeah, but I have to say that strictly from a biryani point of view, right, this is one of the best one that I eat.
How really?
Because to me it's very flavorful. Because I feel like when I go out eat, right, it's a hit or miss. They serve it in a mini pot, so they keep it hot all the way. Why?
I show you something.
No fire. But it's still hot. Yeah, but it's still hot. It was still hot. No,
all food is hot.
No, you have to understand a lot of the time, right, when the food is served to us, right, the camera is setting up, the lights is setting up. By the time we eat, it's really cold already. You really have to admit. So anything that is served to us hot, right, it already has an advantage already.
Yes, correct.
Have you tried the curry?
Yeah, I tried the curry. I think the curry does nothing much for the dish, to be very honest.
Wait.
Not the most.
I like the curry. I think that the curry is a very strong and heavy curry.
Right.
And it changes the palate for me.
For me, it's too thin already. I like my biryani curry thick.
Yeah.
So next up, we are trying the vegan chicken rice. And in this particular show, we have tried a lot of vegetarian chicken rice.
Right.
And the ones we had is pretty damn good.
So this vegan chicken rice consists of ginger sesame rice served with roasted plant-based chicken. So the meat, right, is made of soy chunks and fried bean curd skin. Okay, let's try it right now.
Whoa. The ginger taste very resembles like when you put like the garlic sauce on it.
And it's blended into the rice.
Yeah, it's blended into the rice. And I love it. It's very different from the other chicken rice that we used to try because you always say that those chicken rice, the rice resembles a normal chicken rice, but this one doesn't resemble as much.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more unique this way.
It's a dish by its own.
Yeah.
It's not trying to replicate it.
I think for me, stick to the biryani. the chicken rice really not for me.
Okay.
The meat is too doughy for me already.
The meat got two different kind of looks. One is like the roasted version and one is the white version. Okay, tastes like tauki. Okay, the roasted one is better. Like what he said, it's a little bit too floury,
Too doughy already.
Too doughy.
But the chili is good though.
Without garlic is good.
I tried it with the chili, right? This chili is on the sour side one. And I would say the flavor to me not so pronounced. Maybe because of the lack of garlic.
Right. I won't say it's terrible. If you ask me to come here and eat either the biryani or the chicken rice, I okay. If I want to impress somebody, I sure order.
Right.
So, I think it's pretty clear what you all like, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So you all like the biryani. I don't mind either. So be sure to come Gokul Raas vegetarian restaurant to give the biryani a try, especially the biryani.
Yes.
And we are off to the next location. Right now we are at the butter chicken place. So this place, right, I've discovered like 7-8 months ago.
Okay.
And every week I will eat at least once. Initially, right, when I came, right, why I decided to eat this, right, is because when I came to this coffee shop, all of the other stores, right, got queue one. Only his one don't have. Then I felt like a bit bad. So I said, okay, I order some lah. When I ordered, he was damn happy. Then I ate, wow, actually damn nice. Then from there on, right, every week I come with my girlfriend to eat. So let's start with the most exciting one, okay, the butter chicken with garlic naan.
You can never go wrong with this combo.
Yeah, but one interesting thing I think that only Indian food have, right, is right, maybe all the restaurants have butter chicken, but everybody does it a little bit differently. And I like their one because they got a touch of tomato taste. Got a tinge of like the very appetizing taste. Yeah.
It looks greasy.
Yeah. This is the first time I think I eat it like so piping hot. And it's not the best.
Solid, yeah.
The flavor is very rich, and because of some sort of tomato puree they put inside, it has this tangy taste to it. It's super
It's
appetizing.
creamy, it's flavorful, right?
Yeah.
And thick.
Yeah.
I love it.
You get very different profiles, right? If you eat it with a plain naan versus a garlic naan. The garlic naan enhances and elevated the fragrance of this entire dish.
Correct. Wow, it's so flavorful and heavy, right? It's not as simple as I thought it would be.
It doesn't taste simple, but it is actually very simple.
I'm pretty sure, but you know there are some places that make their prata or their naan, right, very oily.
Yeah.
The garlic naan is very light and crispy, but it pairs very well with the thick butter chicken.
The next thing that I will do, right, is always eat it with the rice.
Right.
Because you can switch up the flavor, ma. So the pilaf rice, right, actually allows you to enjoy more of the butter chicken.
Oh, wow. I can taste like all the spice they use there.
Yeah.
The spices are very pronounced.
Yes.
You realize that there's a lot of small peas inside. I think a lot of people don't like green peas.
Yeah.
It's very annoying. However, I think they did it very well because there's green peas, at least it's sweet one. I think usually people use as garnish because of its color, not because of its taste.
Typically, I see green pea, I will take out. But it goes very well with it. Their butter chicken, right, is done in a Punjabi style. And he used to own a restaurant, but he told. So now he...
Why is this thing damn good?
I really think he told not because of the food not good. Maybe he's a very nice guy because he really feels like a very nice and sincere guy.
Maybe he didn't have the proper marketing. If y'all need proper marketing, please feel free to contact us at our email over here.
On that note, I have to say, this is entirely not a sponsored episode.
Correct.
This is really one of my favorite that I every week will come back.
I can understand why it's your favorite. It's really very good.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to the aloo gobi?
I have not, because I should have let you try this one.
Oh really?
This one is lighter, this one is quite intense. So every meal, right, I must have veg.
Okay.
Correct.
And this is my sort of veg.
But this veg is not green at all.
It's not green at all. This is a dish, right, that is cooked with potato, onions, tomato, and spices. Cauliflower, typically, when you eat the Chinese style, right, it's very one-dimensional. You won't say, wow, this cauliflower nice. But when the Indians do it with cauliflower, right, damn different.
Yeah.
Damn different.
But this one, I really think their spice carry the whole thing.
The aloo gobi is very crunchy. I like it.
But this dish is called what?
Aloo gobi.
Aloo gobi.
Aloo gobi. I usually say that quite often. I love gobi.
I tell you, today whatever you say, it's not my responsibility. I did not approve or anything. I have to give you a fair bit of warning.
Okay.
This is a little bit X. This set, right, the naan and the butter chicken, right, is $11. The aloo gobi, also $11.
Actually, honestly, I think butter chicken, right, is already on the expensive side.
No, correct. I understand this, but you can see the portion is not extremely big.
No, I think it's because of the ingredients. The spices they use is a lot, so that's where the cost comes.
Right. It could be like that.
I don't think the price matter, right? When when the food is supper.
I agree.
Correct, right? I use the word of the day, you know?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Rosina.
Roslina. That's my friend mother.
Rosina. Rosiana Sabada.
Rosiana Sabada.
So, do give the butter chicken place a try, and we are off to the next location.
And for our last location, we are at Fusionopolis and we are having Maha Taco Bar.
Wow. So what are we having in Maha?
So all these taco, right, instead of normal Mexican taco shell, they use Dosa. You know what Maha stands for? Right?
What you say?
I want to make a joke, but
Go ahead.
no, but don't have. Like, it's like it go all the stuff.
So Maha means great in Sanskrit. So
Is it like Hajj Maha? Look very angry at me.
I just don't know why.
yeah, so Maha is great in Sanskrit. Ko is company lah, so it's come here for great company. You know who's the owner? Young Raj.
Young Raja.
Yes, Young
right. The only artist that has international presence because he was once talked about by, if I'm not wrong, Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel.
serious?
Yeah.
You forgot about JJ Lin though.
Oh yeah. No, did he go until Jimmy Fallon show or Jimmy Kimmel show?
Because he's Chinese singer.
But he can speak English, right?
You still angry?
That's why you know why you see I so pissed off, right? It's because he's freaking noisy. Before the camera rolling, he just keeps screaming. I don't know.
I'm doing my check, what?
Okay, we come here for great company and great food. So why don't we start with the lamb rendang taco?
Surprisingly not bad, but this makes me actually more excited by the other two because
Excited for the other two. But you haven't tried, so he's not excited by it. You're making him more angry.
Okay, this makes me excited for the other two. Yeah, happy or not now? Happy, can continue or not?
I actually like how they fuse the Mexican and Indian together. Correct.
You're talking about the food, right?
I can taste both the culture.
You can taste all. Actually, I only taste the Indian part.
No, because got salsa inside.
Salsa and the guac.
But I think it's overshadowed by the rendang, the lamb rendang.
I think it's a very good fusion. I would never imagine. It's such worlds apart.
Yeah.
To me, right, I don't feel like the rendang overshadowed. Maybe you eat the wrong part. Because I got quite a big chunk of the salsa and the guac. With the rendang, right, the whole flavor doesn't feel too overpowering. It's actually quite clean to me.
It almost feels like murtabak. I don't know you eat murtabak or not.
A bit.
But maybe, right, it will have a change of flavor if we try the roasted pork one. The roasted pork though looks very sexy because the skin, right, looks very nicely blistered.
Correct.
So let's try it to eat together to see whether got a crunch of the roasted pork. I'm a bit confused. The crunch comes from the flour or the roasted pork.
Actually, this time, I don't feel the Indian already. Because it's roasted pork. I don't really see roasted pork in Indian dishes,
that's true.
Right, the only thing Indian about this is the curry. And I feel like, right, the whole purpose slaw, right, cover the taste. I felt like this dish was towards the sour side. And I'm not a fan of the roasted pork having this sour taste.
Is it because roasted pork usually is salty, then
Salty
slightly
and savory.
sour?
Now it's a bit off to me. And I feel like mixing with the curry, right, makes it even more confusing.
Right. I really much prefer this than the lamb rendang.
Oh,
Really?
So much,
I prefer the lamb rendang.
I prefer the lamb rendang also.
Really? Oh, okay, that's strange.
Why is it strange? I cannot like one. You like this one, you that strange. What's strange?
The last one is masala prawn with curry pasta. Sorry, wrong pasta.
Wow, now got Italian come into the mix.
Curry mayo. Curry mayo.
Curry mayo.
Oh, this one sounds interesting.
I still prefer this over the lamb rendang. But however, this one feels separated.
To be very honest, I prefer my tacos to be in a hard shell.
I'm not a big fan per se, but however, this one makes it a little bit more healthier.
Okay, so out of these three, which one will be your favorite then?
Rendang.
I think the rendang will be my favorite.
Rendang really my favorite.
That's odd.
No, because right, when you come to this place, right, you already know that it's an Indian-Mexican fusion.
Yeah.
That one has the most authentic taste to it already.
I guess, yeah.
It really brings the flavors of Mexican salsa tacos with the Indian flavors of the rendang.
Because for the other two dishes, right, the roasted pork and the crispy prawn, it doesn't feel like a fusion. It feels like, people like this ingredients, then they put it in.
Yeah, correct.
And then it may not go very well together. I think it's still okay. However, the rendang is the one that fuses the two cuisine together.
Yes, correct.
Nothing personal, okay? I think everything here is okay lah. But it's not something that is really up my alley because I'm a little bit confused as it what he's trying to do.
Individually, right, I think the ingredient is great. I
Yeah
feel
lah.
like, right,
if you fry everything apart, I think everything is good.
they never like cook or do their dishes wrongly. I just feel like maybe the fusion is just not there yet. I don't think the purple slaw matches very well with like the prawn and the roasted pork because it's sour. But honestly, I tasted the ingredients as per individuals. Wow, the roasted pork and the prawn really very good.
So today we have been to 3 places to try. Okay, the first one is the Gokul Raas vegetarian restaurant. The second one is the butter chicken place. And the third one is the Maha taco bar. Which one will be your favorite and which particular dish?
My favorite for today would be the butter chicken. Because I love butter chicken with the
My recommendation one.
I think that one, it was really stand out for me because usually it's very hard to find good butter chicken. And that one really was
Stand out lah.
It really stand out, yeah.
I agree with Nigel. Let me change my. The whole set, right, feels very complete. Everything that they had, right, I enjoyed it to the fullest.
Yes.
And it complements very well with one another.
For my choice, it is also the same. Why?
What you can do, you know?
I've been eating that place for like the past 7-8 months, and I've been ordering a lot of delivery there.
Right.
So, and you know what makes me happy to go there? Is the boss. The boss has a very friendly and heartwarming and sincere smile.
Correct.
He is a very nice person, and I hope that you guys can go support him.
Correct.
With that, remember to follow all our socials. Click here for more. Click here to what, and cut to the bloopers. Why are you all laughing now?
I know why you laugh.
You see the way he take the taco just
Why? How?
just okay.
I